Okay guys, I'm here today with Heath Pedigo, huge honor for me, also CJ and Luke. And guys, this week Heath is training an entire, actually 4 instructions all about his blue belt curriculum. So blue belt stripe 1, blue belt stripe 2, blue belt stripe 3 and stripe 4, and the bundle where you can get all the videos together. And he brought Luke for this one. Luke is one of his students. He won the awards gi and no gi. And he also brought CJ. And
CJ's a 2-time Illinois.
I was waiting for some joke. I was about to mention
Illinois Department of Corrections champion. No, CJ's been a black belt for 10 years. CJ trained over in Brazil with Tite. That's what I said. So he trained over there. He's been amazing. He runs our kids program. So the reason I brought CJ was because he runs the kids program and he sees a lot of the beginning foundations. Yep. And at blue belt, you're still learning a lot of foundations. So
yeah, and no, that I fully agree, and it's one step above the white belt, right? But I love your stuff because it's not that big. It works for the beginners, but I can see like black belts watching our stuff as well. And whoa!
So I actually get a lot of the reviews.
Like this move you're gonna show right now, for example.
Yeah, a lot of the reviews on the fanatics were actually from black belts, and they were really helpful. I didn't want to make an instructional where you're showing arm bars and shrimping, and people can find that on their own. Yep. When people are investing in themselves, I want to show them what we're doing at the Daisy Fresh. That was the main thing. You know, at the end of the day, my curriculum isn't the same as yours. Yep. You know what I mean? Yep. And it's so I just wanted to show with the world what we're doing and what works. And I really believe that it evolves jiu-jitsu. You know what I mean? Not holding anything back, literally giving everything. And in this instructional, I guarantee you that any black belt that buys this, they'll never have seen at least 2 things from it. This being the blue belt one.
And I think this move might be the first one. But anyway, so guys, this move here is the Sau Pedigo Pass. So there is the Sao Paulo Pass, and now there's the Sau Pedigo Pass. So let's do it.
You said I could do that, right? You gave me the.
I'm
just kidding. There you go. Okay, guys. So CJ's going to be down. So one of the questions that I like to that I've been asked a lot is how can you slow the game down, especially at blue belt? These adult and juvenile blue belts, everybody knows it's not a secret anymore. These juvenile blue belts, they can roll with the black belts. So let's keep it real.
I agree.
They are incredible. Okay. Kids like Cole Abate who are competing one day at juvenile and then the next they're winning who's #1 titles.
Yeah, last ADCC, Mika and Kate, they were 18 or 17.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's insane.
Unreal. And just the other day, Mika was a green belt. Yep. So anyway, how do you slow these guys down? So me being a little bit older competitor, Masters 20 competitor, I am. That's
Masters 20?
Yeah. So we really got to slow the game down. So here's what we're going to do. One of the things to do is forcing the half guard. So when people are passing, they're doing a lot of outside passing, okay? They're doing leg drags and really awesome stuff. But one thing that I don't see a lot of people do is force the half, smash CJ, and completely slow the game down, okay? So we're gonna enter into a headquarters position here, okay? CJ is grabbing my ankle, and I'm having a lot of problems, getting him off. He's starting to maybe lift me up, and the pressure that I'm putting down on him, okay, it's starting to be a possibility that I'm going to get lifted and not get the knee cut or not get any of these passes. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to grab the outside of the pants and we're going to grab and put our knuckles in. As we push this back, guys, I'm going to roll my knuckles on top and push it all the way to the floor. Really important detail. I want you to keep the pants, okay? We're going to keep them for now. I'll tell you when to let them go, okay? So we're going to be here, okay? And what we're going to do, guys, is I'm going to pinch CJ's leg and I'm going to kind of bring it, like fling it like a slingshot, and then we're going to continue pushing this down, and the second that this clears my hips, I'm going to go straight flat down, especially if CJ has this grip, okay? If I go slow, CJ could stiff arm me and hold me up, but if I drop all my weight as fast as I can, as flat as I can, CJ is going to go huh, okay? So we're here. I'm going to force the half here, okay? So no matter how much he's trying to hold me up, okay, guys, also look, my elbow comes straight down. And the reason for that is because we want to be able to control both underhooks, okay? So the way that we're gonna control this underhook, if needed, and this is just extra details, my elbow is gonna come down. If I can't let go an underhook, I'm just going to use the collar and punch into the underhook, okay? That's gonna slow CJ down. It's gonna open up CJ's elbow, and it would allow us to get into the underhook position if we needed to do that, okay? So, guys, I still have the pants, okay? So I've flattened CJ out. We're here, and the reason, let me turn you this way, CJ. Okay, so I still have these pants. I'll show you this entrance one more time, okay? So I'm here, okay? I'm going to fling it and send it through, and my chest is gonna go straight down, okay? Straight flat, here, okay? So now CJ's shoulders are both pinned. I still have this. If he tries to retract his leg, I can keep it, okay? And here's the best part. I can squeeze my knees together, let go, and guys, look, I'm already set up to control the underhook, okay?
Good.
Even if CJ was trying to not let me have the underhook, my shoulder came all the way down to his rib cage. And now look, I just open this up and I'm in the underhook, okay? So now that we're flat, we have the underhook, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna open up CJ's lapel and I'm gonna get the bottom, okay? Just like the Sao Paulo pass, okay? I'm going to punch this out, okay? And now I'm gonna bring it in. Guys, once we're here, I wanna close my elbow and I'm going to feed this lapel, okay? So all we did is open it and bring it over his arm. I have to feed it underneath the small or the lower portion of his back, okay? So I wanna show you a little trick. And this is what you're gonna run into, okay? The problem that you're gonna have on this, you're gonna say, Heath, I'm struggling getting this underneath, okay? CJ strong, I can't get my hand underneath. So here's a little trick, okay? I'm going to pinch my knees together as hard as I can, okay? Not my feet, but my knees. And then I'm gonna pop up and scoot them up as high as I can. So my knees are like grabbing like this. We're gonna grab his leg and pick it up just enough for me to slide the underneath. All we need is about a ½ inch, okay? So I open this up, I'm gonna pinch, I'm gonna drive my shoulder into CJ's ribs and sternum, okay? Drive my head and my hand is gonna come underneath, okay? So I'm driving down, and guys, look, I'm gonna pick CJ's hips up with my leg, okay? Now look, I can come all the way underneath, and I can grab this, and we can trap the arm, okay? So once CJ's arm is trapped, I'm sorry. This is gonna be here, okay? Can do a wrist lock, no, not really. But guys, I'm here, okay? Now I'm gonna come with this opposite hand. I'm going to come inside for like a pressure over under pass, and I'm just going to start to sprawl. Guys, make sure that you're really driving your shoulder, because I don't wanna be loose here and let CJ try to push me away, okay? And get his foot or anything like that in front of my face. So I'm just going to drive, kind of sprawl back, and now I'm just going to windshield wiper up and over. You're more than welcome to just step out, whatever you want to do, but it's a really, really easy, simple pass from this position, okay? Once we're here, I'm just gonna pull CJ in, and his arm is still trapped and only useful from about right here, okay? Wave to him, thank you, okay?
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna show these steps one more time. Okay, we're here, okay? Inside. Okay, now I'm gonna force the half. So I'm trying to pass, CJ grabs my ankles or he has me wherever. So we're gonna force the half, here. Okay, that's what you wanna hear. Okay, so guys, once I'm here, okay, I'm gonna squeeze and we're gonna come up and get this underhook. Now, I'm gonna take the lapel up and over the arm and I'm gonna pull it tight, okay? Now, people do the Sao Paulo pass from closed guard.
Yep.
It's very, very rare that anyone is going to even expect that you're going to feed this over their arm from the half guard, right? So one more time, guys, we're going to pinch these knees together, and this is how we're lifting. So it's like this. I'm pinching my knees together, putting my feet down, and I'm squeezing as hard as I can and lifting CJ's butt.
And then the hip follows. I got it.
Right, and then it's going to come down, and that's all we need, okay? So I'm here, okay? I've pinched. We've got this underhook. I'm gonna drive my shoulder in, lift him up, and then it's easily fed underneath. From here, we're gonna keep driving, reach back, under overs, sprawl, and start to windshield wiper over into an under over pressure type Sau Pedigo Pass.
Good, man, this is incredible, Heath. And I love it because there was a bunch of steps that you showed that I was like, oh, Marcelo does something similar. Oh, Murilo Santana does something similar. Oh, even I did some stuff that were kind of similar, but everything was similar but different. Let me show you some examples. For example, can I show you, CJ? So, for example, Marcelo's no gi. He was really big at getting here in the headquarters and push the legs and slide the knees in the mount here. And what you showed reminded me that, like, but instead of going forward, you kind of go down, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that was one thing. Then getting this underhook here. I do remember when I was living in New York City and Mateus was supposed to compete against Murilo. He did compete a lot of times. Murilo was really big at getting this underhook and completely kills half guard if someone gets this underhook.
And his tripod pressure from there, which you're getting ready to do also, is absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, and then can you close the half guard, CJ? One of my favorite ways to open up the half guard is pretty much what you showed, but I lift my hip up, and then the hip follows, and then I bring my both arms over here, and I can also lift my hip up. I can bring my both arms here.
Right.
And then the Sau Pedigo Pass, the Sao Paulo Pass. So very cool that I saw a lot of like overlaps with other people.
Yeah.
But really, like on your way of doing things,
Yeah,
so it's very different.
That's what Jiu-Jitsu is now, right? The game's constantly evolving. You have to take each little bit that you can get from the most amazing people.
And create your own juice there.
Yeah. So in this position here, it's like you said, it's very easy to get into. No matter what, at the end of the day, you're still forcing the half and dominating the underhook.
I agree.
And that alone is worth its weight in gold. So the Sau Pedigo Pass, once you feed that under, one thing that a lot of people don't know, that as you will, because this is your bread and butter, once you're tripoding and you're lifting CJ up with your knees, his hips are in the air, therefore they are dead. They have to come back down to the ground before he can do any offensive motion whatsoever.
Got it.
So once you take that away from him, he'll start trying to let go, and then it's just much, much easier for you to split over, under, and pass. Also, at any given time, you could just switch to an over-under pass.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, and you also plugged the over-under here with the Sau Pedigo Pass. No, this is amazing, Heath. This is really cool. No, really, was that?
Got that from you.
No, man, but that's how Jiu-Jitsu works. I fully agree. Like, you gotta study everybody and pick the moves that works for you and create your own.
For sure.
That's kind of what you're doing, and we're seeing the results that this is working.
No doubt. And like I said, it was just one of those things where I have a lot of masters competitors, and we have a ton of adult competitors in our gym. And some of them started asking me like, hey, I'm really struggling passing these guards. This standing passing just isn't working for me. You know, like I feel good, but then the next thing you know, there's a day like he hook in, the guy's barrel-ballowing me. Okay, and if I come down to my knees, I'm getting put into close guard. So what can we do? So I kind of wanted to create something to where we could kill, smash, get into the half pass, and slowly pressure and beat these young guys up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I love it. I love it. Oh, this is great. Yeah. So guys, Heath is showing this entire week the blue belt curriculum. So blue belt stripe 1, stripe 2, stripe 3, stripe 4, exactly as he did with the white belt. That was a huge success. And it's going to be at IBJJFanatics.com very soon. Maybe by the time you're watching, it's already there. So make sure to check that out. And we're also going to have the bundle where you can get all add-ons. So make sure to check it out. And thanks so much, Heath. That was great.
Thanks, Bernardo.
Thanks, Luke. Thanks, CJ.
Thanks, Fanatics.
Please help me out to grow my YouTube channel. Just click subscribe. And to watch more videos, just click under see more videos. I hope you enjoyed.
IBJJFanatics.com. Use the promo code YouTubeFaria to get 10% off any instructional video. Improve your jiu-jitsu faster.